want to begin a mystery explaining one of the weapons that God uses to break the arm of Satan is what I call the mystery of God. The Bible says, great is the mystery of godliness, that God was made flesh. Is a mystery that God became flesh, and that mystery cannot be demystified by the vocal cord of man and by the mindset of man. Even spirits cannot demystify it. How that a whole being as God became man, entered into the formations of the clay and started operating within the circumference of life is a mystery. And I realized that whenever God wants to do something for believers or for his children, he uses the weapon of mystery. What is mystery? Mystery is something that is unknown. Mystery is an unknown reality that is captured by the intention of God as pertaining a reality. When God wants to cause a dislodge for the hands of the enemy, what God outrightly does is that God causes a mystery to happen. That mystery becomes unknown. The Bible said if Satan had known, he wouldn't have crucified him. So the crucifixion of Jesus by Satan was an unknown mystery. It was a weapon that God used against Satan. So when God wants to cause a lifting in the life of a child of God, what God does is to cause a mystery. This is why no matter what you are going through or no matter what you are seeing in your life, no matter the attack, just know there is a mystery of God behind that attack. When Satan comes into your life, Satan is trying to cause damages, but unknown to Satan, it is a mystery. That unknowing of Satan, that thing that he's doing will lead to your favor, is a mystery. The Bible says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither had it been inscribed in the heart of man what God has prepared. So the preparations of these spiritual things of God is not given to man, is not also given to spirit. So sometimes your enemy can also play a role without knowing that thing they are doing against you is actually for your favor. The Bible said that the stone that the builder rejected has become the chief cornerstone. Is a mystery. How that something that you do not consider to be potent, how that something people consider to be irrelevant suddenly become their relevancy, suddenly becomes something that is depended upon, that even those that neglected that reality now depends on that reality, is a mystery. So when God wants to cause a lifting to a child of God, he uses a mystery. That is why Satan gets confused most times when, after causing all deformations, all attack on you, and it seems not to drain you or destroy you, rather it leads for your rising, it becomes a mystery. You see, they meant it for bad, but all of a sudden what they meant for bad became for good and can't be changed. So they rejected you or they caused you pain in order to dislodge you, not knowing that dislodging is for your enthronement. When Joseph told his brothers his dream, and the dream by interpretation means that Joseph will become a king, but Satan needed to play a role in order to make sure that dream does not come to pass. And Satan entered the minds of the brothers of Joseph. Unknowingly to Satan, that act he was acting was to the lifting of Joseph. He didn't know. If he had known, he wouldn't have executed that act. So God uses mystery. God makes Satan to be confused in his deliberate act to hurt, not knowing that act is for promotion. When Joseph had that dream, there was no throne in his father's house. So God will need a means by which he will use and relocate Joseph to a place of throne. So the only way God will do that is to find a route that will catapult Joseph to the plane of throne. But the only way he could achieve that was to cause the weapon of mystery. And that weapon of mystery is what Satan played out. Satan came not knowing what he was doing, thinking that that thing he was doing was to make Joseph to be destroyed. Made the siblings to sell him, didn't actually leave him at that, entered the wife of Potiphar and accused him wrongly. And you see, he was jailed. From jailing, he was enthroned. It's called a mystery. The godly mystery, the mystery of godliness. God uses this kind of mystery to confuse your enemy. They think they are hurting you. They think they are trying to bring you down. They don't know that all things worketh good for those that love God. All things, both good and evil, they work hand in hand as a mystery for your promotion. So whenever you come to a point of your life when things you cannot even comprehend what is happening, you believe God, but yet you cannot define the situation you find yourself. You believe God, but yet there are some certain things you cannot explain. Hold on. Even you, it is not given for you to understand. Even Satan, it is not given to Satan to understand, because what you are going through is called a mystery. But there is an expo God has given for you. In everything that you are going through, there is something He's preparing. So Satan does not understand there is something God is preparing by that reality. It is given to you to understand. This is where faith plays a role. That faith is, at the end, I know there is a substance that will come. It doesn't matter what I'm going through. It doesn't matter whatever comes my way. At the end, there is a light. So Satan will come to play a mystery unknown to him, which he will later begin to regret. That was what happened in the life of Job. He lost everything. But Satan did not know that everything he was losing was for his enthronement. If the God of this world had known, if enemy had known, they won't crucify you. If they had known that what you are going through will lead for your favor. Some of you came close to God because of the problem you started facing. That problem you were facing was Satan's projection to destroy you, but not knowing to him that that problem is what is going to bring you to God. You see, Satan is foolish. Satan doesn't have sense. This has always been the reality of the people of the old. He will always come to destroy, but not knowing that that destruction is for your promotion. But unfortunately, many people who doesn't know that God uses this kind of mystery against Satan will now fall for prey. We now give up in the day of battle. We now give up in the day of adversary. They don't know that God is cooking up something, and that cooking up is not given to you to understand it. Even Satan does not understand what he's doing to you. If he knows that your destiny is high, and by this act of the present predicament, the Bible said it was Apostle Paul that was talking. He said that the glory of the present suffering is nothing compared to the glory of that is to come is nothing compared to the glory of this present suffering. There is the glory to come. And Satan does not know that what is making you go through will cause that reality to happen. So whatever you're going through, just give and believe God. At the end of the day, you will see. We are done.